Hi Capricorn, welcome to your October general read for 2018. This is going to be perfect for you if you're a Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Now I've already pulled cards for you guys, and I want to begin. So Capricorn, this month you guys, I'm liking the way things are going. I'm liking the way things are feeling. I feel like this month, if there's clarity that you guys have been looking for, communication you guys have been looking for, you guys are going to find it, especially communication that heavily affects and has to do with your stability, your home life, your relationship life. So that's good. I think you guys will be getting clarity on the situation. I think you guys are surrounded by people and circumstances, situations that want to bring you abundance, that bring you happiness. So that's really good. And it seems like towards the end of the month, some things will be made a little bit more clear. We've got that moon card as the potential outcome for the outcome. And so I'm just getting the feeling like there's, again, with that Ace of Swords we get in the beginning, that you guys will be getting more clarity even, come towards the end of the month. And it looks like you guys are walking away from things that really don't serve you, which is really great. So to start off, you guys have the Knight of Pentacles, right? This is an unseen energy. This is what's at the bottom of the deck. Knight of Pentacles for me is a very reliable knight. Very, it's like the tortoise and the hare, right? It's like slow and steady wins the race. This person does not move swiftly. He doesn't move fast. He's really not even moving at all. If you look at the card, the horse isn't even thinking about moving. But the nice thing about the knight is when the knight gets going, things make sense, things are in order, things are intact, things are stable, secure. They're things that you can trust, right? This is your energy. You guys are earth energy. So I feel like you guys are just slowly trying to move forward in whatever the thing is to collect your pentacles of abundance, right? So that's really good. Now, starting out, you guys have the Ace of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. So again, if there is clarity or truth that you guys have been waiting to get back, I feel like you guys are going to be getting that. I feel like you guys are going to be really the one that sparks the situation. It feels like maybe you guys will be having a conversation with someone. Now, it could be a earth sign energy around you, but honestly, I feel like this is all you. I feel like this clarity that you're getting from someone is going to, again, be very beneficial for your stability, your home life, how you are at home. It's going to be very good for grounding you. So for some of you, like in the past, a couple months ago, I had a read where a lot of you guys were getting engaged. And I actually got a lot of people writing back in personal emails and on the comments saying that it was true, right? So in the past, I'm going to skip around a little bit. In the past, you guys have that Four of Wands energy. So this can talk about marriage and engagement, something to celebrate, right? But this is really taking the time out to look at the work that you've done to celebrate it, right? Because if we're going down, the tarot. So like after the Two of Wands, which is the planning, the plotting, the making the decision, the Three of Wands is the waiting for the ships to roll in so you can go, and the Four is going and setting up that stability. I feel like this is something that you guys have manifested, but this is in the past energy. So for me, this Ace of Swords and Queen of Pentacles has something to do with the stability that you guys got in the past. I feel like, let's say if you guys are one of those people that got engaged, but ever since you got engaged, like there's been drama, there's been, people are being funny, or maybe you're being a little funny. I feel like things will be cleared up this month. That'll make you feel a little bit more like yourself, right? A little bit back to that Queen of Pentacles energy where you feel like things are a little bit more normal, a little bit more stable, something you guys can rock with. But I do feel like it does have to do with your home matters and relationship matters. Now, what's helping this is you guys are walking away from stuff that you can't control. One of my best friends is a Capricorn, and I love her no shit. Love her. She's such a control freak. I tell her all the time, like, bitch, you cannot control everything. Like, will you shut up? Like, I irritate her because I'm not as assertive as her, and I'm just kind of like, go with the flow and whatever. And she irritates me because to me, she's just always so like trying to do too much. Like that's what it that's what it feels like for me. Like, girl, you're trying to do too much. Just like chill. So for us, like our relationship works because we really if we could both find a way to like just balance a little bit, if I could have a little bit more of her and she could have a little bit more of me, but together we make a great team. So it's kind of like that energy of this reminds me. I always tell my friend, like, girl, let it go, walk away from it. There's nothing you can do about the situation. This to me feels like the same thing. Now the thing to remember with cups is emotions. So whatever you're walking away from, you've accumulated these 8 cups, these 8 emotions, these things. And it's like you come to a point where you're like, there's nothing else I can do. I've tried my hardest. I loved my hardest. I gave my all. It's clearly not working out, and that's fine. And I'm just going to go and explore something new. So, in terms of this situation, if they're, with this clarity and this 4 of Wands in the past, I feel like if there was friction, say, like from that 4 of Wands moment, from leading on to here, I feel like you guys are coming to a place, like if you've been wound up about it, where you're just like, you know what, there's nothing else I can do. I've done everything I've done. I've had all the communication I can try to have. I've tried to be as open as I can. I've done everything, and I'm just gonna drop this. Not to say that you guys are walking out of that relationship, but dropping the bad emotions that come with it. Like, let's say if you're arguing with in-laws or something, where there's disagreements with the sister, or there's something like that. It's like you guys are walking away emotionally, like you're not going to let it tear you down. You're like, you know what? What can I do? What can I do? I've done everything. Because in the past, there's a decision that was made. Judgment has been popping up. Well, you guys are the 4th reading I've done, and I feel like at least 3 out of 4 readings this card has popped up. So this is a time where really people I feel like are getting clear. I think the help of this Virgo season, very grounded energy has really helped people kind of get clear on things. Coming out of Leo season, which is all about fun and happy times, and then Virgo about, being a little bit more analytical. I feel like people are really making a lot of judgment calls, and you guys are no different. Now, for me, this Root card and this 4 of Wands card, they always work very closely together, right? The past card and the Root card. So in the past, again, I feel like with these two together, with the Ace of Swords and Queen of Pentacles above that, and the Eight of Cups above that, I feel like this is a situation where the decision, like maybe this decision to get engaged or to make a higher level of commitment has sparked some changes, right, in your life, which has then sparked some communication that needed to be happening in order for you guys to move on from something that just felt bad, right? It felt bad. And again, it feels more like external influences. Like if this is a relationship situation, it feels like more there were external influences that were kind of getting in the way as far as you guys really caring about what they felt about something, what they thought about something, in an effort for you guys to be inclusive and whatever. And it just feels like it was kind of bothering you for a while. But I feel like you guys will be getting clarity this month, right? And that will stabilize you again. Now, and with that, you guys are able to move on to a higher commitment, right? So I feel like whatever clarity that you get, whatever's coming in, whatever truth, whatever realization, and this also can be, Ace of Swords can be like a new way of thinking. So it's like you guys are maybe things feel lighter and you're able to walk away from the situation that feels turbulent because you've switched your thinking. You're like, you know what? You've changed your perspective, or you're able to see things from different perspectives at this moment. And it's making it easier for you to want to move on and move forward and still commit to this higher level of commitment, right? This could be marriage. This could be, you guys switching jobs. This can be you guys joining a new church. This can be just you guys finding your tribe in general, right? This can be you guys coming closer with your spirituality and what matters to you in terms of that. But it is a 5, so there is change, right? But I do feel like it's change for the better, change that you're going to feel in alignment with, okay? Now, hopes and fears, you guys have Queen of Swords. For some of you, I feel like you guys are, so Queen of Swords plays no games, okay? This is air energy. So she's Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. But if this is an air energy, because it doesn't have to be, right? It just lends their characteristics to the card. That doesn't mean this owns the card. If this is the air energy, um, I'm sorry, if it's not air energy, it just feels like um, really being clear. I feel like you guys, okay, so sometimes people say that the Queen of Swords is a bitch. And I don't feel like she's a bitch, but I'm an air sign, so maybe that's fine. She's just very, she's not fucking around. Like, she's like, look, mean what you say and say what you mean. Come at me with truth. Don't sell me wolf tickets, right? That's all. She's just like, look, I've been through the ringer. This is a person who is the heartbreak queen, the break up queen, the get over it queen. Like she has gone through so much. She has gone through so many experiences, good and bad. And through those experiences, she's acquired so much wisdom that she smells BS from a mile away. She's very upfront. She doesn't have time to play. She doesn't like games, right? So I feel like this is how you guys have been approaching the situation, especially if we're dealing with, a love situation and there was like maybe some outside influence. I feel like you guys are trying to approach a situation just being very direct and very clear. But I feel like it dances on the line of you not wanting to feel like a bitch, right? I think you're a little bit worried that you may be coming off really bitchy at this moment, but it's also very important for you that you are being very clear at this moment. I feel both. Uh, and I feel like you guys will be fine. I mean, I feel like Capricorns know how to say things. You guys can be very flat foot in terms of a message that you want to get out. It's just, if you're worried about appearing to be like the bitchy Queen of Swords um, person, then I would just suggest not putting feeling behind the things that you say. Unless it's a feeling of like putting a little bit of a dress on a pig. You can still keep it real and be very direct and still finesse someone in a way. And I don't know. I'm a Libra, so that's just what we do. So if you have Libra friends, reach out because they can help you, honey. We know how to keep it real, but with like finesse to it, right? I do feel like you guys are a little bit worried about coming off as a bitch. I wouldn't worry about it too much. What is surrounding you guys is abundance. You guys have so many opportunities. This is, you guys are surrounded by family that loves you, people that loves you, people that support you. You've got this, in my mind, this is, money's looking great. Your home life overall, besides whatever turbulent things that you walked away from, is looking great. And maybe it's looking great because you walked away from those things, right? It feels like what is surrounding you is really good energy. And I love that this Ten of Pentacles is next to the Hierophant, because this to me is just like that higher level commitment, that family, that everything. So you have somebody, if you're in a relationship or if you're talking to someone, dealing with someone, you have someone who really loves you, wants to commit to you, wants to give you things, wants to give you the world. So that's really good. And you guys, in your headspace, have the Page of Cups. So I feel like you guys are in an overall loving place. Overall loving place. Again, this is all after effect of you guys walking away from something. And again, it doesn't have to physically be walking away from a situation, but there does need to be something that you guys learn how to emotionally put down this month in order for you guys to feel all the good that's around you, because you guys have a lot of good that's around you with this Ten of Pentacles energy, with this Page of Cups energy, with this Hierophant energy, with this Ace of Swords communication coming in. You guys have a lot of good around you. It's just going to be important that you don't let things that bother you to the point of fucking up future blessings. Okay? It's very, very important that you know what battles are important for you to fight right now, what ones aren't. And walking away from things that you know you can't control, even if they bother you so much. And, if you know you can't do anything and you've done everything that you could, walk away knowing that you did everything that you could and be proud of yourself for that, because again, you guys are surrounded by so much good, so much abundance. But I just get the feeling that you guys don't see it, right? Because in the month you guys have that moon card. Moon is all about mystery. It does talk about secrets too. Could be about secrets coming out, secrets being exposed. So with that Ace of Swords, there could be some communication coming out, something that you didn't know, right? Um, but it's a very mysterious card in that I always say the moon card to me is like walking into a dark room and there's things in the room and you can see the shadows and the figures of the things, but you don't see what they are really until you turn on the light. So the moon is really about the unseen. There's mystery there. There's things that we don't yet know. And I feel like for you guys, going back to the control issue thing, this month is going to call for you guys to have super faith, to let go of things that you know aren't right for you. Even if you don't know what the outcome is going to be, right? So, because like I feel like I feel like the way you guys want to move is like, it's like, okay, well, like tell me the best way to fix this, and then I'll do it. But so like after I do it, like what's gonna happen? It's like you guys are so dead set on an outcome of something that it's, first of all, it's taking away the lesson in the whole situation. Um, and it's not going to get you your clarity any sooner. I feel like you guys are really being called to trust yourselves, trust your gut, not needing to have, you don't need to have every single little detail in order for you to make a move that you know you need to make. It's like that. It's like not having that stubborn energy of like, no, well, I need to know what's going to happen first and then I'll do something. No, just do it because you know you need to fucking do it, bro. Like, you know you do. Come on now. It's kind of that energy. And then at the end of the month, I do see that things kind of open up. Like slowly, gradually, things are opening up, right? It's going to be very slow. We've got that Knight of Pentacles energy, but I do feel like things are slowly moving better if there was any turbulence. Now, you guys got savings. So as you consistently save for your future is saved. You do your future self a big favor as you consistently set aside present funds. This is a part of your self-care and path to feeling secure as you focus upon your life purpose. It's really good. A lot of you guys, again, I feel like you've got some things to save for. I really feel weddings and strong commitments. There could be moves popping off, soon. I do feel like there are things that you guys are really saving for. So just making sure that you guys are on top of that. And children, your love life is being affected by children. So you guys could have children, could want children, could be an auntie, uncle, whatever. Yeah, sorry. You guys could want children. Some of you, I feel like some of you Capricorns might be like single mothers or fathers, and there's someone that you've met that you were thinking about having this higher level commitment to, but you got children and family on your brain. Like let's say you already have a child, you're being very direct with them in your expectations for your family and for your child, so that so that everybody's happy. Some of you guys are thinking about integrating your family. Okay, some of you. So overall, this looks like a really good month, Capricorn. I'm actually really excited for you guys. It looks like you guys have a lot of good shit around you. What's going to be important for you to do is to let go of things you can't control. And pretty much it looks like the universe is working everything else out. So thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions, you guys can email me for personal readings. And I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you next month.